So, very good day to all traders. This is Ryan. I'm the founder of Forex 100 Academy Private Limited. Thank you for being here. Do hit the share button on your Facebook timeline so more traders can benefit from this. Alright, so just a minute before we head on to the analysis. This session is proudly brought to you by Alp Social and of course Forex 100 Academy Private Limited. Head on to www.alpsocial.com/forex100. So used to the Facebook. Once again, www.alpsocial.com/forex100academy, because once you sign up, there is a premium session that on these upcoming weeks, only the audience will able to see the premium contents over here. I'll do some configuration, we'll post some videos over here later on. Alright, so you get to receive additional trading ideas and a walkthrough, and of course we will see how this trade develop on a Wednesday during midweek. So do come over and just apply an account. Right now is totally free. Then we will see how things goes. Yeah, so this is the session that we are doing, and please get an account there. Head back to our analysis. So great. All right, so let me see if everything is all right on the screen. Is it normal? Yep, it is. Great. All right, so let us start the continue with the analysis on euro dollar. Euro dollar on the daily chart, we can see that it's a persistent downtrend movement, meaning to say that market is moving downwards. There's a retracement over here. That means market have a pullback into the resistance zone, then it start to go down. Alright, so at this point we are still looking for movement. It may go into a consolidation. It is possible. Trend continuation or a reversal. Alright, so we can head to the weekly chart. Let's say if market is heading downwards, where is it most likely going to? So the next level we are looking at, it will be at 1.0857, but do note over here there is this consolidation zone pretty strong over here. So the bulls and bears, meaning to say that the this fictitious animal is a representation of market movement. Is it upwards or downwards? Upwards we use bull and downwards we use bear. Alright, so back to the daily chart, we can see that there is a bit of consolidation, and 4 hour, alright, have a look. Market came down, retest, bounce up and down at this region. So traders might just need to be a bit patient for now. Market came down, it did not double bottom, it did not touch us this 1.1145 price before bounce up, so therefore it's not a double bottom, and there are other reasons, so let me just not bore with you with the details. Back to the daily chart, where I'll share with you my analysis on the daily chart. We can see that this is the sell zone I'm looking at, meaning to say looking for selling opportunity once the market hit back to this box. To the 4 hour chart, alright, so it's a shame that the market did not touch the D price completion at 1.1289. Alright, it's about 20 over pips away, then the market slide downwards. So this entire trade might just be invalid for me. I have very stringent rule in this setup. So right now, based off this setup, it is still valid. Alright, it's still valid for me. Let's see how it goes. Once it touches the A price, then this trade is off. Alright, so hopefully the market came up, retest, give me a signal of selling, then we can engage this trade as a shorting opportunity. Alright, so head down to 1 hour. Let us see if there's any opportunity over here. Maybe we have another shorting opportunity. So let me just draft it out. Alright, great. Let me just draft this out and see what do we have, because you do know that we are running an education school and certain contents we still have to protect it. Alright, so there are a couple of rules for harmonic pattern. At least there are 2 more rules that is not shared in this session. If you love to find out more, just attend our upcoming workshop on 6th of June, and we'll be glad to share with you how you can get this information. So another alternative, that's the beauty about this 1 hour chart, it gives me another trading opportunity within this consolidation area. Alright, consolidation, it is very helpful for traders, because once the market consolidate, it also create a resistance. That means preventing the market to go out of this box, that's resistance. So you can see the completion is very near the zone over here, and it is perfect for me. Yeah, so I'm looking for a shorting opportunity over here. Alright, so I'll just change this to 1 hour chart and my secret code for that pattern. Alright, so looking for shorting opportunity over here. Let's see how it rolls out. And to traders, you might be saying that, oh, I do not have time to spot the market. So this is the smart way of us using this device, the technology, the smart device, to create alert. So once the market touches this price, then I'll wait for market confirmation. In terms of candle, I like to look at candle that looks something like this one over here, before I look for a shorting opportunity. Alright, so a evening star is my preferred signal to engage the trade for a short. Alright, so that's what I have for euro dollar. So let us try to keep this within an hour. Alright, but of course, if necessary, I will share more. We have 12 pairs, so 11 more to go. Punch in the question should you have any. Head down to pound dollar on the daily chart. We can see that the market, after this descending triangle or pennant, depending how you draw your trend line, the market head downwards, and it has confirmed a bearish trend. And we are still looking for opportunity to engage the trade. As a counter trend trader and a pullback trader, I need the market to at least have a pullback to 1.2895 to engage for a shorting opportunity. For counter trend trader, you can use a simple AB equals CD technique to see where this downtrend movement is most likely to end, and at that area you can wait for a double bottom. So head down to the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, we can see there is a persistent downtrend movement. Not any trading strategy of engaging for me, not based on my rules. Head down to 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, nothing much as engagement technique for me. Back to the daily chart, I'll share with you my analysis, and we can add on some of the stuff. So over here, there is this pennant that has break downwards, and on the 4-hour chart later, I'll share with you a head and shoulder has took off, very well extended. So the other way that we talked about just now is the AB equals CD pattern. I love to use the arrow to mark it, and this is for buying opportunity, so turn it to blue. AB equals CD formation ends soon. Wonderful. Alright, so yeah, it's at the price. So what I can do is, at this area, I do a right click, add alert on arrow just once. So once it's touched, is consider, and I can do something like ABCD reversal with a question mark. I will wait for double bottom. So I pretty much use symbols to remind, because you want short text, and once it appears on your smartwatch, you can read it directly. Alright, so let us see even clearer on 4-hour chart. Just a bit more, maybe just a pip more, a sneeze in the market will reach the price for a counter trend trading opportunity. So as this head and excuse me, as this head and shoulder formation has formed and extended downwards, this entire head and shoulder trade is invalid. Given the market pullback to the right shoulder, I will not short it as a head and shoulder. All right. So if it is not of a use, delete it. That's it. All right. Keep it clean. Keep your chart very, very clean. All right. So this is the price. I'm looking for a counter trend move. To the 1 hour chart, a counter trend move means looking for a buying opportunity. Nothing much for me. Unless you want to be a bit more, you can even do a AB equals CD over here. Likewise. But the good thing, the important thing about trading is don't analyze too much. Don't analyze paralysis. All right. So to put it simple, to put in context, I just need to click the blue arrow. It will just show me where is this range of arrow. I'm looking at a lower level, 1.2657. So that's one thing that I really love on TradingView. As a premium member, I'm really proud of this. One good development actually I'm looking at is because they're only working with about 5 to 6 brokers, and there's a high chance that your brokers are not working with them. So one of the feature I'm really waiting for TradingView is to enable you to pull in data from your brokers, and you're able to load the chart here and you can trade it live. That will be fantastic. All right, and hopefully those trades can cross platform, meaning you say that you can monitor it through MT4. If not, getting my broker's feed into it, it will be perfect. So with that said, you know I'm not trading with FXCM, Orenda, so on and so forth. That is working with Orenda, TradingView right now. All right, so let us head back down to dollar yen. So dollar yen on the daily chart, we can see a very interesting move. Market resisted, came down, went back up. All right, so we cannot say that this is a retracement level to short. Do not have a very, very strong indication. Perhaps there is. Back to the previous support. All right, 110.55. Hit down the 4-hour chart. Let's see if we have any other signs. Back to the forward chart, you see it's clearer on the lower time frame. It came back to the area before the gap. All right, to the 1-hour chart, I remember there is a pattern here. Looks like a bet to me. All right, so there are a couple of patterns forming up on dollar yen. Back to the daily chart. On the daily chart, there was a sharp pattern. Market came down, went back up. To the 4-hour chart. All right, so this zone 110.71, let me show you something that's very amazing. I have developed a trade plan. Excuse me. So at 110.64, I'm looking for a shorting opportunity. All right, and let us have a look at this chart. All right, so I'm waiting for a shorting opportunity at 110.64, waiting for a double top formation. Initial stop loss 111.35, that means risking 71 pips, and first target or only target 109.17, retesting the previous low. All right, so I'm waiting for market to double top over here, and this is a 4-hour chart, which means I have lots of time to do it. All right, so I can do H4 chart. All right, so my traders will know which time frame I'm looking at, and of course if they click the link, they should be able to see it. 240 minutes is 4 hour. So after I click the play button, I can see how the market actually developed. Not much yet. You see just one poof of candle over here, white candle. So waiting for it to touch this price before I'm looking at it. So the next time I can look at it, it will be 9 p.m. followed by 9 a.m. tomorrow based off my timing over here. All right, so I'm waiting for a double top to engage for a aggressive short. When market pull back, I may look for another trend following trading opportunity. So a lot of time you can just use maybe 10 seconds to screen through the chart, but you might want to spend a little bit more, maybe about 5-10 minutes to think about what has been going on in the market. What are the news over here that's moving the market? Donald Trump trade war, Draghi must say overcome the resharing, or even Theresa May say second referendum. All right. So speaking of Theresa May, interesting. I think 2 years ago I did say that a second referendum may occur at the very, very close of the expiry date of the timeline of this Brexit deal. I say in most of my workshop. So if you remember those, see what happened today. Headline of the news: Theresa May is proposing a second referendum. All right. So European have pretty much of not very good news. So I'm more bearish on Euro than US. All right. So that is me on 4-hour chart. Head down to 1-hour chart. On the 1 hour, contrary, you do see some patterns over here. Let's see if down to 15 minutes is clearer for you. Yep, it is. So have you spotted it, guys? Once again, this is just a draft because I still have to protect our cross content. Yeah. Over here, check your data, check your feed. Very important. I believe my live feed data do give me a qualifier for a bad pattern, closing somewhere near 8.6, 110.13. You can do a intraday trade. So traders might be confused, say, oh, Rain at 4 hour you say you're going to sell, but at 1 hour you say you are going to buy, or even 15 minutes. So what is what? So take a moment to see how market actually move. It move in a zigzag movement, correct? So even if the market is going bearish, that I'm seeing as an overall trend, crashing all the way down to the previous low, at least I'm looking at 109.16. It may extend lower. That's my personal analysis. But during the movement, can it have a bit of pullback? That means market came down, pull back before dropping further. Alright, so it is possible, correct? So you look at a uptrend movement, market is moving upwards. It doesn't move from south to north, straight north directly. It doesn't move that way most of the time unless there is a government intervention. If not, the market doesn't move that way. Alright, so these are certain pointers to look at. So on 1 hour, I can head in for a counter trend move. That means trading against the trend, or even 15 minutes trading against the trend. Maybe within 2 hours, I'm out of the trade. And maybe even the 4 hours candle has not even closed yet. Alright. So back to the daily chart while we move down and change gear a bit on the analysis. So to the Euro Yen is having this wick over here. This is one of the thing that I don't quite like in trading, when you have very, very strong long wick that is caused by the flash crash, Australia flash crash, in 3rd of January. I remember I'm on a short trip holiday and earn some bucks. Because when you're looking for a counter trend move or trend following rule, it's always a question that, should I take this in or should I not? Did the market break the previous support? Did it not? So having a defined rules is very important. For me to break off resistance, the price of the candle, it have to break above, that means above of the price, and close above. Alright, so for this support to be broken, it have to break below this price, and close below. Alright, so it is still within the support zone. You can see that this is hundreds of pips movement. That's why I don't quite like it. Head down to 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, market came down and have a C curve or a J curve movement. Alright, and typically at this region is a opportunity for a shorting opportunity. Alright, to the 1-hour chart. Okay, so I am focusing on shorting opportunity. So when I'm focusing on shorting opportunity, what do I look for? previous resistance for selling or a counter trend move for buying. All right, so to the daily chart, share with you my analysis. This is still my sell zone, bigger sell zone. Head to 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, because I'm focusing on selling, there is a bearish shark pattern form up at 12456. Yeah, is 12456 is not a joke. Check your data. All right, so I'm waiting for it to come back to this level where I'm looking for a shorting opportunity based off the 4-hour chart. So I'll click add alert. Is Euro Yen H4 shark pattern. All right, so looking for a selling opportunity over here. Head down to 1 hour. On the 1-hour chart, once again, it's a sketch. Highly likely, if the candle end of this manner, it will be a deep godly if this is the C point, or it will be a bad pattern if you head down to a smaller time frame on 15 minutes. All right, so either way, it ends very close to one another. All right, X to A to B, B to C, CD completion at somewhere around 88.6 as a counter trend move. All right, so 1-hour chart, selling opportunity, check C. So what do? This is Euro Yen H1 chart, deep godly, check C. All right, so once the market touches this price, then I'll consider if this is a trade to take. Why I still love this trade? Can any one of you tell me why? This is the reason. It's within the buy zone area. For traders who are looking at 1-hour chart, they may read this as a buying opportunity. All right, because market came to the lowest. Correct. This is the candle. Over here, market retraced, went back up, it break above and close above 1 time, 2 time, all right, and break above 3 times. So for intraday trader, they might be looking this as a buying opportunity. All right, so this will be the zone that they will be most likely to look for a buying opportunity. I want to get involved. All right. So how many of you love trading right now? So fun, right? You can do selling and buying, looking at different views at the same time. To the daily chart on pound yen. Pound yen is moving upwards, going to consolidation, breakdown, and went to consolidation again. All right, so to the 4-hour chart. All right, so on consolidation, it breeds pattern, it gives trading opportunity, it gives traders a pause in the market to let traders to think, are you going to go counter trend? That means trading against the trend, or a trend following system. Head to 1-hour chart. All right, so well supported always before it was broken. Back to the daily chart. You can see that if this support is broken, where is most likely the market will go to? 138.15 is a good 200 pips move. I will be interested. If the market pull back, that means counter trend move up. Where is most likely the market will go to based off the daily chart? Here, 14388. So having the aggressive movement over here, traders most likely will be more keen towards selling, especially this is a pound trade. We're talking about second referendum, but market may react differently. So giving a 50-50 option, you have to weigh between one that may give you a immediate response how market, if the market see badly on the pound movement, you may want to focus on shorting. If you are purely looking at, I'm risking $1 and I want to make the most out of the risk opportunity, earning a 200 pips 200 movement compared to a 300 or close to 400 pips movement, which is better? Risking the same dollar. Buying, correct? But with that, you will need other confirmation, correct? You can't just buy because you like it. Alright, so to the daily chart, I'll share with you my analysis. On the 4-hour chart, I have the sell zone. You do know that I'm a pattern trader, right? So being a pattern trader, I always will look for pattern. Okay, so over here, this is my sell zone. Right now, it is still a trend continuation movement on the 4-hour chart. However, I want to point out on the daily chart, the market, based off my rules, very defined rules, it is still not bearish. Alright, market was very bullish, came down, came to the support, break support once. I need support to be broken twice. That means I need to see this zigzag movement. If you come up, steady, hold, and drop, break and close below. So based off the daily chart, it is still not a bearish movement. The entire movement, it just means that the market may go into bearish run based on the daily chart, and it is just a weaker bull right now. So on the 4-hour chart, things can really go both ways. If you're looking at a 4-hour chart, this was the support. Market has broken once, twice, thrice, 4 times. Alright, so based on the 4-hour chart, it is bearish. Alright, so over here, I'm waiting for a pullback into 141.82 for a selling opportunity, and I'll use this structure shell as the first level of resistance. Of course, when I look back, when I see another consolidation, I will include this, because through my trading experience, many of times, or I will need a further confirmation before I engage a trade. I cannot just place a pending order, because many of times market will come back and retest this price before it start to have the actual movement, either further upwards or head down. So if you want a better reward, is to risk short it over here, 14182. After you see a candle like this, we call it indecision candle, or you can just grab this trade, because market may go higher. If you want a higher accuracy, then you need to see a confirmation that market is going downwards, then you engage the trade. All right, to the 1-hour chart, based off the 1-hour chart, nothing much for me on 1-hour chart. Yep. All right, okay. So move down to New Zealand yen, excuse me. Alright, so on New Zealand yen, market came down. This is something that I don't quite like. The wick, remember, we went to a consolidation, head down to 4-hour chart, consolidation again. So for trend traders, you can look for a shorting opportunity somewhere at 72. Alright, not very keen in this because I have other options. Alright, hit 1-hour chart. This is very interesting, very interesting. I may engage these based off the breakout trades. So a couple of hours ago, before I went for my gym, I did not see this because the candle was not formed up yet in this particular moment and formation. So later I'll share with you what do I see. Alright, so based on the daily chart, this is my sell zone between 73.62 and 74.61. To the 4-hour chart, excuse me. So this trade is still valid. I'm looking for a shorting opportunity, which I feel personally unlikely to happen, 73.68, because there's a period that the market have to touch this price. All right, so it cannot like go in indefinitely before it touches. To the 1-hour chart, what did I see just now? This. A series of lower high and a series of higher low over here. So market go into a consolidation. Previous trend is downwards, so I'm more in favor for a selling opportunity. All right, so I'm looking for a shorting opportunity over here. What I can do, And I think not many platform can do this. I click on the trend line. And I can do this New Zealand yen, 1 hour chart. I can use this symbol, isn't it wonderful? Sideways consolidation, short. Alright, so once it's set, you will see this symbol is based off this trend line. Alright, so of course I can do the same thing over here, which is not my preferred move, but it is still within my trading rules. New Zealand yen, 1 hour chart, sideways consolidation, long. So if you see question mark in my alert list, because you guys are regular, that means at that price I will consider once the alert is triggered, I will not enter directly. I'll wait for confirmation before I engage the trade. Alright, so for traders who are not very particular with some of the rules in the harmonic pattern, this might be already a very profitable trade for you. For me, when the C price touches A, is invalid for me. Some traders doesn't see that is a important rules or filter for them, which is fine. Alright, see how nicely it touches the price and went up to profit. This is a bad pattern, was a bad pattern. Alright, isn't that beautiful? Okay, so always remember to set rules and to set conditions to you. One of the things that I always remember is once I see a consolidation in the market, right now market is consolidation, I'll look for patterns and I'll check if the high price is getting lower and low price is getting higher. So if the high price is getting lower and low price getting higher is my favorite setup. Sideways consolidation is my favorite. Yep. So I'm waiting for a breakout opportunity, and usually I'll wait for it to go really close before I take my move of trading out of the region. Alright, so New Zealand yen has just moved up my priority list. New Zealand dollar, let's have a look. On New Zealand dollar on the daily chart, market has extended downwards, yes, back into the support zone area. So this is a time that counter trend traders will shout reversal, buying opportunity. So to the 4-hour chart, let's see if we have anything set up. Nope. 1 hour. Back to the daily chart. Let me share with you my analysis. Just a simple sell zone, nothing fanciful. So you just got downgraded. Alright, so it's just waiting for a selling opportunity in this sell zone. Alright, so it's not in my radar right now. So these all reds are all in my radar. If you see funny color, blue or purple, the priority list is even higher. Alright, so I color code it. Not sure if free user you can do that, but I just simply love TradingView. They're amazing. Alright, so that's my New Zealand dollar, and we all know that Australia dollar most likely we have nothing. We got no color code over here. To the daily chart on Aussie dollar, alright, we have these once again this long irritating wick over here. It freezes me in a way that it's not a good opportunity for trend trading. It's not a good opportunity for counter trend trading, and I believe that market do really see it that way as well. You see market like went flat, just let it slide when it approached there. Alright, so some of the aggressive trader might read this as a double bottom. Not enough for me. I need more confirmation for a situation like this. Alright, back to the daily chart. Alright, so on the daily chart, yep, likewise a very simple buy sell zone. You can see that this market, what you call market correlation is very alike. You get to see New Zealand dollar and Aussie dollar is very similar. Alright, so in the past I do arbitrage it. That means when one currency move faster than the other, I will take it as a indicator to engage the trade. Not so much for me right now. Alright, so yeah, some of my trading decision change as the market changes, but the baseline is still the same. Do we have a Vietnamese friend in the room right now? Because David promised to be here. Shout out if you're here. Alright, if not, I won't know if you're in the room with us. Alright, so in fact over here we might have something set up. Yep, the C price never touches the candle tip. Alright, so this trade has already taken off. Is a bull bet pattern as a counter trend move. Okay, so let's see if this trade will it be valid for me. At the moment, just nice touches it valid. Alright, so I believe that the first target has taken off. Very simple, there's not even a need to draw a fibs. So what can be done is that I can do this. Australia dollar, H1 chart, bet pattern, counter trend trade. What else? Type 2. Alright, that means a retest. Alright, so for type 2 retest, I can head down to 15-minute chart to wait for further confirmation before I look for a buying opportunity. For counter trend trade, I am very conservative on that. Okay, so back to the daily chart. 4 more pairs to go, so should you have any questions, shoot it in. If not, once the session is over, we'll just close the session. So Boon Hui, please help me with the registration link for the next workshop. Stand by to get it ready. Alright, so in case any participant asks when's the next session, yeah. Alright, so on the daily chart on Australia CAD, we can see that is pretty bearish. Market came down, retracement, came back down. Alright, creating new low. 24-hour chart, flat again. 1 hour, flat, totally flat. Alright, so to some of the traders, they might even go lower on 15 minutes. Alright, and this is the area they are looking for shorting opportunity. Not so much for me. You might even need to go to 5 minutes to see something form up. Let's see, for the fun of it, yeah, since we have some time. Yep, on the 5-minute chart, we might have some setup over here, some trading opportunity. Alright, but I don't do 5. Back to the daily chart, where I'll share with you my analysis. Very deep godly formation at X. To Boon Hui, this is not a godly pattern, but for my rules, it is still a godly pattern. So I am waiting for a buying opportunity at 91.15. Alright, nothing much for me. For the 4-hour sell zone is over here. Alright, the more immediate sell zone will be over here. Looking for a selling opportunity. Not top of my list, but it's still within the rules of my trading. So let's see how this form up. Yep, back to the daily chart while we move down to the next pair. On the dollar CAD, is a very interesting formation. Market came up, came down, retraces, go into consolidation, break upwards, consolidation again. To the 4-hour chart, consolidation. 1-hour chart, it slided, the market slided. Back to the daily chart, and let's see what do we have over here. Alright, so this is the buy zone. I'm looking for a buying opportunity. To the 4-hour chart, there is a bad pattern formed up on the dollar CAD. Alright, it is still valid. So for it to touch 1.3300, it will be a buying opportunity for me within this box. Alright, so looking for a buying opportunity. I will most likely be very conservative of this trade, because you can see, although it's a harmonic pattern, it's a lot of consolidation over here. Alright, so the 1 hour chart, nothing much for me on the 1 hour, unless you're looking for a shorting opportunity. Alright, so there might be a bearish shark formation within this. Alright, so likewise, let's do a very quick sketch. That means it's not the exact price, yeah. You still have to protect content. Most likely, this will be how the shark pattern look like. Alright, so let's see how this roll out. It is possible. Down to Canada yen. Canada yen on the daily chart, the market break and close below the support. 1 time, 2 time. To the 4 hour chart, market retrace, came back down, retrace back into this gap area. This is what we call a market gap. So the candle closed over here, the price closed over here, and it jumped all the way to this price before it opened and closed below. Alright, within the movement, it touches this price at 82.36 before it closed below. That's why you see this gap and it look this way. Alright, to the 1 hour chart, Canada yen is a very interesting movement. On the 1 hour, very extremely bullish. So for trend continuation trader, you might see a spike upwards after the market break and close above 82.56. Mark my words. Alright, so to the daily chart, I'll share with you my analysis. On the daily chart, as a counter trend trade, you can go into 4 hour. There is a bearish bad formation complete at 83.08. So I will add alert over here. CJ H4 2H. Alright. One hour chart, nothing much for me. Can you guys hear me alright? Alright, to the daily chart, well, I'll cover the last pair. On the daily chart, on Pound Australia, very interesting pair. It really needs this pair. It really needs a bull heart, because I pretty much call this a juggernaut. Market does move a lot in this pair, and you really have to have your basic rights before you even look at this. All right, market came up, break and close above, break and close above, went to consolidation. So to the 4 hour chart, you can see even on the 4 hour chart, the market jump. Alright. And to the 1 hour. Okay. So back to the daily chart. On the daily chart, we can see that this yellow triangle. Let's concentrate on this first. Alright. It is a deep godly formation. You see, the market hit to this price, came down a bit, went back up. Yes, it did break above and close above. However, it immediately closed down, came down again, back up, Look at this candle, this black candle over here. It did not break and close above the high price. Then it started to slide downwards and start to slide downwards. So between the two extreme line, the red and the blue, maybe I change these to something else. Alright, the red and the blue, this is the zone I'm looking for trading opportunity. Selling opportunity, buying opportunity, as simple as such. Alright, and you can see that it does bounce, and such bouncing movement was what I used to do a lot in terms of trading when I was very new. I love to sell at resistance and buy at support. To me, it's really no brainer, and I just have to wait. And currency like this, Pound Australia, it does move that much. You see, from this price, 11 October, the date is at the bottom, 11 October, it moved all the way down to here, correct? 3rd December. It's just 1.5 months. See how much it actually moves. $1,509 pips. So if you trade a standard contract, it's 15,000 of profit, and you might only risk 1,000 to trade this. Usually you shouldn't risk more than 1,000. Alright, so for this kind of day trading time frame. So let's say if you buy all the way up, you see the duration over here is 62 days. It's 2 months. Alright, so if I buy it all the way back up to this price, let's see, all the way back up to this price over here, it touches. So when I do this analysis on Pound Australia, I never doubt a single moment it will not touch this price, because I know this pair too well. Alright, 1,523 pips movement, 61 bars, 87 days. So what does it tell you based off this data? Falling 62 days, rising back up 87 days. So which one is stronger, selling or buying? Selling. Alright, hence at that time I'm very confident to head in for a short. Market did touch the first target before it rebound off. Sadly, I have not touched the final level, and once I have this resistance up, retest, it pretty much give me a resistance level. That means a selling opportunity at this price, and this is my buying opportunity. So what my plan right now is very simple. I just want to buy and sell, say this price to this price, 715 pips. If you trade a standard contract, it's 7,150. I think it's quite a lot of money for most of us, correct? And it's just a 3% move. 24 days, that means a 1 month, 24 bars, 34 days, that means 1 month and half a week. Such movement, fantastic. Alright, the upward movement over here, $13, 19 days within a month, even better. So this is a caution that the uptrend movement right now might be a bit stronger than the bearish move. Head down to 4-hour chart. So I have two simple trading plans. What are my trading plans? Buying opportunity at the blue line, 8147. Selling opportunity at the red line, 8860. And this black line is my midway mark. Midway is not really midway, but if you screen down your chart, you will see that this is a very important level. As a professional traders, we only make decision at this line, at the area that the market store. We do not decide when the market is moving. It's like you don't change you don't reverse your car when the car is moving forward, correct? You have to put it to the stop before you reverse it. Make sense? Yep, so it's very alike. Alright, so I'm looking for a selling opportunity at D price, even if the market came down a bit lower, and rebuying up is pretty much okay, because that will not be a bad pattern. It may be a sharp pattern. Alright, so I only focus on two things: sell at the resistance line or buy at the support line, and I'm looking my best opportunity to extend my trade to the other side. So having a great trade plan is even more important than your trading strategy. It's a 700 pips move I'm interested, but I need to have a trading strategy. A trading strategy is like a tool in your toolbox. Alright, you have your minus sign screwdriver, your plus sign screwdriver, your hammer, your whatnot. Every tool is inside, correct? But having a plan, how you're going to do it, when you're going to do it, is much more important than your strategy. With that, I love to close today's session, and you guys have been amazing. I'll be sharing a link with you, and if you happen to be in Singapore or you don't mind to travel down to Singapore on 6th of June, that is one day after Hari Raya, so maybe you spend your vacation over here and came for a workshop that I will be sharing with you how to actually analyze the market like how I did. Of course, within a day you won't learn every strategy, but it's a invitation to you to able to learn how to trade a bad pattern. You can see that bet is everywhere right now. Alright, very interesting. So you get to learn how to draw out the zone, the buy zone and the sell zone, for you, for a trading opportunity, as well as other trading techniques. Most importantly, you are able to trade independently with consistent profitable result in just a one-day course. But just before you decide, head up to our workshop, see how we teach. If you like it, we can move forward. If not, we wish you all the best. 6th of June, 7 p.m. Singapore time. Click the registration link, an ebook will be sent to you. And till then, remember always, plan your trade and trade your plan. You guys are amazing. Post any questions, we will respond to you within the first 24 hours. That's the longest we're going to take, but usually we are pretty fast when it's our working time. Alright, so till then, remember always, once again, plan your trade and trade your plan, and I'll see you soon on the next video. See you.